Holy shit. Okay. Wow. First impressions. First impressions, light. So light as a feather. Also, little small. Look at it. It looks like a little toy on me. But you have to remember that I am also 13 and a half feet tall. No, really, I'm 6'5". All right, guys. So before we get into it and we start playing on it and all that other jazz, I wanted to do a full breakdown of it first. Okay, so here we're gonna go through the spec sheet. All right, son of a bitch, we're gonna do it. All right. So the guitar is made. The body is made from mahogany, solid mahogany on the body. You've got a set maple neck that has, I believe it is maple, and it is a mix of maple and mahogany, I believe, on the neck. We've got a full rosewood fretboard. It is at a 24 3/4 scale length, right? So that's a Les Paul. That's basically a Les Paul. It's a light-ass Les Paul with P90s, okay? Speaking of that, we've got 22 medium jumbo frets, mother of pearl inlay. Let's see. You've got 3 Artec Alnico P90s, right, with the cream on it. You can get some covers for them if you want them to be the same white as the pickguard. Easy, like $5. You've got a regular hardtail bridge right here. Your strings go through the back, which show you we've got our 9-volt housing, right, which is for our onboard preamp, which is, I think every guitar should fucking have one of these preamps. Every guitar should have an onboard effects loop, baby. Onboard effects loop. You've got your mono out and your stereo out, and it cycles back on itself, so you get true tone, as well as you don't lose any of your effect when you lower the volume. So here you've got, they call them discrete switches. So you've got on-off for each pickup. So you basically have kill switches for all of them. This also blends them, and you'll see that when we get into the demo area. You've got master volume right here, right? Master. You've got tone right here for your middle pickup. Neck pickup doesn't have any tone control. You don't need it. Then you've got your bridge right here, right? So that's basically the breakdown. You've got a regular bone nut. Again, like, I'm going to replace it with a brass nut. I always think you should replace your nuts with brass nuts. Wherever you can get brass on a guitar, the better. You've got some standard regular tuners on here, but I think it's great. I mean, like, it holds the strings really well. There's no like slippage, that you get with some of those like cheaper tuners. So, and of course, you've got the Ask Grass or Gas, nobody rides for free sticker. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the pickups, going just straight down the line. We're going to start with this guy with our neck, and then we're going to do the blend. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the middle. And then can you guess what we're going to do? We're going to do the blend here of the middle and the bridge, right? And then we're going to do the bridge, right? And then we're going to do some stuff with like some different backing tracks. We're going to do some stuff with some different pedals. We're just going to run through it and see how she sounds, okay? So first impressions, P90s. Again, this is my first time playing P90s. So I'm excited. It sounds pretty good so far. This is just my regular settings. We're going through the Milkman, the Amp 100, right? And we've just got our bass all the way down. We've got our treble all the way up, a bit of reverb. Yeah, I mean, we're going into the interface, with the cab sim on it. But I think that cab sim on it is great. So let's see here. Just for this being the neck pickup, it still sounds super plinky. It sounds really nice. So I'm impressed already. So not bad. What else can we do here? Oh shit. That sounds pretty good. Ooh. Those slides, man, that's what. Okay, so really cool thing about this real quick is that, hey, this guitar, well, the Travis Bean was played on a lot of stuff that you really enjoy, like anything from like 76 into even like 78. Like even after he got Wolf back, he still played this guitar on some of the recordings. So like, pretty sure that Blues for Allah was recorded on this guitar. So much Jerry band stuff. So like even Cats Under the Stars would have been with this guitar. Let's see. A lot of people say that Terrapin was recorded with this guitar. 5877, that show that never happened, this guitar. So there's a lot of stuff that would come through on this guy. That's pretty good. All right, so let's blend the middle and the bridge. So these toggle switches, again, they kill it. So if I have all of them switched up towards my arm here, nothing. It's dead, right? They're kill switches. So if I've got the neck in the middle, so, oh. Less throaty, more nasally, right? It's more up in the nostrils. So this almost sounds like a bob. This almost sounds like a bob kind of tone. Okay, I mean, again, like if you're going for a bop tone, you can get it out of this. Not really necessarily my thing, but I like that. So now we're going to go middle pickup. So this is tried and true. This is Jerry tone right here. It should be. Okay. That's nice. That sounds just like 5877, doesn't it? That's pretty. I like that a lot. Let's see, what else can we do from this area? Bit of Jerry band, that's dope. I like that. This is going to be great for a St. Owsley. This is going to be a lot of Jerry band tunes played on this thing. Wowzers. I don't know if you guys can actually tell, but that like... It's so rich and clean at the same time. Now you do get a little bit of that pickup noise just because it is a P90. It's not quite a humbucker. It's also not quite a single coil. Let's move on to splitting this one, the middle with the bridge. Again, like it seems like when you mix them, you get a little bit more of a nasally tone, which again isn't bad. It's good for certain things. Let's see what you could use that for. Again, this seems a lot more like a bob tone. So you could do a. Again, you can get that kind of tinsely, like audible tinsel. Again, I think that's what Bob's tone is audible tinsel. What a pretty guitar. I'm looking at it in the monitor. What a pretty guitar, man. All right, so now let's go to our bridge pickup. That's not bad. It's, again, I usually tend to stay on the middle pickup here, but that's my tone and that's my flair. That's my style. Now, I still really enjoy this. This is nice. Well, now since we're on this this bridge pickup, let's try a little bit of the Mutron. I play the Microtron 4. So let's again, this would have been what was used on 5877. So then, like, if you wanted to hear kind of like an estimated profit. All right, let's tweak it a little bit. Let's try a little bit of a stranger. I really enjoy the way this thing takes the Mutron. Like, I know that usually you want to do like a bridge pickup on a single coil. Sometimes you can get away with doing it on the humbucker, but this seems to just like soak it up really nice. So that's really nice. Really nice. Let's fuck with our settings a little bit. Now remember, the Mutron always takes a light touch. So if you're going at it, you're just banging at it, you're going to get that kind of response out of it. So they're very sensitive. Wow, that's really impressive. I still, like, again, I'm always going to end up going with this, that middle pickup. Now, a lot of people, like Jerry played on all of his pickups. So again, it's going to be up to your discretion, but wow. Pretty ecstatic on this thing. I'm very happy with it. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to set up a few backing tracks, and we're just going to kind of like let her rip over a few things, get like some more stuff in context, okay? So let's do that. So, what are my final thoughts on the Phred SB500 Travis Bean tribute, whatever you want to call it? What do I think? I think it's great. I honestly, I don't have any complaints about it for this. I love the P90s. The P90s are honestly, other than the noise, but that's how it's going to be because they're basically just like beefed up single coils. There's a little bit of noise on them unless you're, like we saw earlier, you're running them together and then that cancels them out, but your tone changes. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I enjoy this quite a bit, even though she's a little bit small on me. I still like the baseball neck, the short scale. Like I'm used to playing with 24 frets. This this shortens the scale and shortens the neck. So I'm getting used to it's going to be a little different. But I am a fan. So for $749, he has these in stock right now. If you're watching this when it comes out, he has these in stock right now. He's a little backed up, so it might take you a second to get it. But hey, you can have it fairly soon because he's got them. As far as like anything that I'm going to change about it, like I like the pickups. I'm not going to buy new pickups. I've got new covers for them so they'll match the plate. And I'm going to put a brass nut in. But otherwise, I don't think I'm going to do any mods to it. I think it sounds awesome. It's so spanky. Like, especially when you get into those lower registers. I'm a fan. So I think you should go pick you up. Start flicking the bean, baby. Get out there and start flicking that bean. You know what I'm saying? You need this. I think you need it. Like, especially if you're one of the players that's like, oh, well, I hear the Jerry guitars are so heavy. It's like it's going to hurt my back. Not this guy. This guy can do everything, and it's like a smaller form factor. It's lighter. Jerry played this thing on like everything, right? Jerry played this guitar so much in like 77, like 75, like 76 to 77. He was playing this guitar like so, 5877, the thing, the show that didn't happen or whatever. This baby, so much Jerry band played on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So don't count it out. I think you should go get one. $750. Amazing deal for what you're getting. Always. I will always back Phred until the day I die. I will back him for what he's doing for the community. He's putting affordable boutique custom guitars in the hands of people that can't shell out, thousands and thousands of dollars. And it's like, if you can do that, sure, go for one of the other ones, but this isn't for you. If you want one of those other ones and you can afford it, this is not for you. You know what I'm saying? This is for the people that this is within their price range, and you don't want a Les Paul, you don't want a Strat, you don't want any of these cookie cutter guitars, right? You want a Jerry-fied guitar that comes ready to go right out of the box, onboard effects loop, preamp, 3 pickups. You're golden. And for $750, you cannot beat it. So that is my final thoughts for the SB500. Freddie, thank you so much for sending it over. I will play the shit out of it. Yeah, keep an eye out. Go get one. I love you. Mwah!